Okay, on this worksheet we're going to be working on measurement. In 1 through 3, solve each problem. Problem number 1. Okay, a bald eagle can have a wingspan of up to 7 feet 6 inches. A mallard duck can have a wingspan of about 32 inches. How much longer is the bald eagle's wingspan than the mallard duck's wingspan, and explain. So, whenever we're comparing measurement, we need to convert and make them both the same unit of measurement. And it's usually going to be easier to convert to a smaller unit because you have to multiply to do a smaller unit, and sometimes multiplication may be a little bit easier to do than your division. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and convert the eagle's wingspan of 7 feet 6 inches into just straight inches, and that'll make it just a little bit easier to compare. So I have 7 feet 6 inches equals blank inches. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to ignore the inches for right now, and we're just going to convert our feet to inches. So we go ahead and bring down our feet. That's our second step. Bring down our inches. And our math chart says that 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we look for the part of the equation that has a 1 in it, and that's the feet. So that's our big, and our other one is a small. So big to small, we multiply all. You circle the numbers that are not 1, have a 7 and a 12. And we know 7 times 12, that's one of our math facts. 7 times 12 is 84. Okay, and now we need to add our 6 inches to that, so plus 6 inches is 90 inches. So our eagle's wingspan is 90 inches. So now it's easy, it's asking us how much longer. I forgot the step of boxing in my question right there. So we need to figure out how much longer it is. We're comparing it. So 90 minus 32 is going to tell us what the difference is. Okay, I cannot take 2 from 0, so I have to regroup. That becomes an 8. That becomes a 10. 2 from 10 is 8. And 3 from 8 is 5. So the eagle's wingspan is 58 inches longer than the mallard duck's. Question number 2 says, explain why 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. And we know that from looking at a yardstick, and it's just one of the things we memorize. But if you hadn't memorized it, you can always look at your math chart. And the math chart says that 1 yard is 3 feet, and 1 foot is 12 inches, so 3 feet would be 36 inches. And that's how you can relate it. And you can do that with any of the measurements on your math chart that are not right side by side. You can do a calculation to figure out what the formula is going to be. Question number 3. Write a problem in which measurements are compared. Write the relationship between those. Okay, and the problem that I wrote, which is longer, 70 inches or 6 feet? So if you remember back from problem number 1, we need to make both the measurements the same unit. And it's usually easier to go from big to small, convert your big ones to our smaller. So we're going to convert our 6 feet to inches. So 6 feet equals blank inches. Okay, step 2, we go ahead and bring down our feet, bring down inches. Okay, 1 foot equals 12 inches. We put the B under the formula, part of the formula with the 1, put the S under the other one, big to small, we multiply. So we circle the numbers that are not 1 and the operation. 6 times 12, we know 6 times 12 is 72. So now we can tell that 6 feet is 72 inches, which is longer than 70 inches. So 6 feet is greater than 70 inches. Okay, go down. Okay, problem number 4, you're going to do on your own. and it's going to be very similar to the guided practice we did up there. Okay, it says a limousine is 240 inches long. A pickup truck is 19 feet long. Which is longer? Remember, you got to do conversions so you have the same unit of measure. Question number 6, or no, I'll go on, we'll do question number 5. Okay, which container holds more, a gallon jug, a 3-quart pitcher, or a 5-point bowl, or 5-pint bowl? And whenever I'm doing a customary measurement, I always like to use my big G right here. And you see I have my big G right there. The big part, the G, is going to represent the gallon container. So that's the gallon container right there. Now we're going to do the 3-quart pitcher. The 3-quart pitcher, there's 4 quarts. So 3 of them are going to be less than our gallon. And then our 5-pint bowl, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that's also smaller. That's even smaller than our 3 quarts. So our gallon jug's going to be the largest. Gallon jug's the largest. Question 7. Okay, when converting ounces to pounds, you would have to divide the number of ounces by 16 to get the number of pounds. If you get a remainder when converting the ounces to pounds, what does the remainder mean? And we'll go ahead and we'll just work out a problem where we're converting ounces to pounds, and you can kind of see what's going to happen with that. So we'll go ahead and say we'll convert 36 ounces equals blank pounds. So we go ahead and bring down our ounces, bring down the pounds. Okay, our math chart says that 16 ounces equals 1 pound. And so we know the one with a 1 is a big, the other one's a small. Small to big, we divide the pig. So we need to go ahead and divide 36 by 16. I know that 36 goes into, or 16 goes into 36 twice, so it's going to be twice. Okay, but 2 times 16 is 32. So that would leave me with a remainder, of 4. So I have a remainder 4. Okay, that remainder is going to represent ounces. Okay, that's going to represent the ounces. So 36 ounces is 2 pounds with an additional 4 ounces. So 36 ounces is 2 pounds 4 ounces. Let's go ahead and look at the next page. Okay, for problem 8 and 9. Okay, you have a statement. It says, Derek, Kitty, Evan, and Mercedes are measuring planks of wood for a treehouse. Each plank must be 5 feet 10 inches long. Derek says his plank measures 2 inches less than 2 yards. Did Derek measure correctly? And explain. And question number 9. Whose measurement is incorrect? And just which measurement is incorrect. Let's go ahead and look at number 10. Number 10 looks like one we're going to work together. And it says, what is the perimeter in feet of this figure? So perimeter, we remember a perimeter is the distance around, okay, but it's asking us in feet, and our units that it's measured in is inches right there. So that means we're going to have to do a conversion. But first we need to figure out what the perimeter is in inches. So we would go ahead and add. I know we'll put together, we'll just add it up. So 10 plus 5 is 15. Plus another 3 would be 18. Plus another 6 would be 24. So the perimeter around it is 24 inches. And it's asking us how many feet that is. So to do this conversion, we'll go ahead and bring down our inches, bring down the feet. Okay, on our math chart it says that 12 inches equals 1 foot. Our feet are big, our inches are small, small to big. We divide. So we circle our numbers, 24, 12, and we're going to divide those. And that's a pretty simple math fact. We know 12 goes into 24 twice. So 24 inches equals 2 feet, so the perimeter of this polygon or quadrilateral is going to be 2 feet. Okay, question number 11. Question number 11 says an ounce is related to a pound in the same way that a fluid ounce is related to what measurement of capacity, and explain. So, and that's a pretty good question. If we look at our math chart, when it's talking about pounds and ounces, it says that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Okay. But when we look on our math chart and it's relating ounces to other units of measure, it's not showing us fluid ounces is equaling 16 of anything. So what I would do on this is use my big G again. Look at my big G, but we'll do it the way we talked about before. As a matter of fact, we'll skip the G part and we'll go. Let's go straight to the quarts. So I'll do my quarts right here. It's my quarts, and inside each quart is 2 pints. Each pint is 2 cups, and inside each cup is 8 ounces. Okay. Now when we look at it like this, it's kind of easy to see 16 fluid ounces right there is going to be the same as 1 pint. So my answer is going to be 1 pint is equal to 16 fluid ounces. Okay, question number 12. How many feet would you run if you ran twice around the inner track? Shown to the right, and explain. So it shows the track right there is 440 yards. You need to figure out how many feet twice around would be. Okay, question number 13. How could you find out which weighs more, 1 ton of pillows or 1 ton of bowling balls? And question number 14. Okay, and this one's going to require a little bit of problem solving to do this one. A few steps here. Okay, Tony is 4 feet 4 inches. His little sister, Julian, is half a foot shorter. Their father is 2 feet taller than Julian. How tall is their father in feet and inches? Take Tony's, figure out Julian's, and then from Julian's you can figure out their father's. Okay.